I just brought this 89 Kawasaki X2 home. I picked it up for a couple $100. Needs lots of work. We'll get into that more in a minute. I'm just going to hit it with the pressure washer, foam it, and give it a good wash, and we'll go from there. Okay, here it is, cleaned up a little bit. No motor. A few holes here and there. Here's a good one. The whole bottom, I'm gonna have to go over it and redo it. There's gonna be a bit of glass work, a lot of sanding. It's a 1989 X2. It's got the steering that everybody's scared of. What did I get with this? I got the hull, the seat. Thankfully he had this. He didn't think he did till I drove 5 hours to pick it up, and he actually found it just before I showed up, so that was a blessing. Foam is still great. The pan is awesome. Missing some of the rubber. It's not a big deal. Just probably remove that one for now. New turf. Bottom's going to get paint. Top's probably not going to get touched this summer because I want to get it out on the water. The handlebars. This is super snug. They're usually all floppy by now. I think the spacers in here are the, what you'd call those. Anyways, they usually get worn out a bit from being used so much, but I don't think this one was played with too much. It's pretty tight. He had this in a box, luckily, in pieces. I threw that back on. What else? The buckles are all here. We're missing the fuel door. Not a big deal. They all are. What else? The hood. Made me sad, but it's been shaved, or started to get shaved. So I'm gonna actually fiberglass that, make my own slant that goes on here, because I like original, and that's the one thing I like about the X2 is that dirt bike looking little thing that kind of meets into the handlebars. You know what I mean? It's just, I get it. Guys like the shave. Some guys like the shave look. It looks kind of reminds me of an X3 style, but I'm going to put that back on there. Luckily he had this pump here, and it came with a Scat Track 15.5 impeller, which is just needs to be cleaned up a bit, but that's a good little score. Luckily he had this in a box too with the trim on it, so that would have been tough for me to find in Canada because these things are hard to find in general in Canada, so no salt water. And that's about it. Ooh, I've ordered some stuff for it. I went ahead and ordered turf and a seat cover and stuff already, and I don't even have a motor, and I need a ton of weeks of body work, so I jumped the gun on that. But I just want to get stuff in, and I can maybe get some videos together and start pumping some out. But for you guys that are into the X2s, here's another one that's going to get built. And then under the seat are the instructions on how to get, I guess, away from your significant other. As she tries to board, I guess she gets the one knee up, and you give a couple flutter kicks, and you break free, and I guess you grab the handlebars, give it a little bit of throttle, and you just pin it. Yep, that's about it. Missing lots of stuff, needs lots of stuff. I've ordered lots of stuff, and we're gonna get this thing together as quick as we can, but hopefully it turns out to be a nice ski, a good little build, and something for you guys to watch. So there it is, the 1989 Kawasaki X2, soon to be back on the water. Let's hope. Bye guys.